was like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties, and today I'd like to tell you how much I hate cosigners. Many years ago, I made a pile of applications where the tenant moved out, no problem, we returned their security deposit. Then I made a pile of applications where they owe something, and then I made a pile of applications where we ended up evicting them. And in this stack on the far left of evictions was something that repeated itself over and over and over again. The stack of evictions was mostly people that had cosigners, and because of that, I changed the way that I do business. I quit allowing cosigners unless I was being asked for a reasonable accommodation, because it turns out that if they need a cosigner, they're likely not responsible for things financial. That's one way that you can definitely discriminate, is if you don't think that they're going to make the rental payments. And that's what I literally found, was that the percentage of people that didn't pay had cosigners. Of course, we can't take a higher security deposit now, which brings in a whole new set of problems. And unfortunately, the people that it hurts the most are people that might possibly need a cosigner. At this time, we are turning those applicants away because we can't get a higher deposit. There are times when you should take a cosigner. There are sometimes college students that don't have a job and they're going to school but need a place to live. We've made exceptions where there has been something in writing for, although can pay the rent, may not be able to function on their own entirely and want to have some sort of cosigner. There are exceptions. And of course, these are, vetted out by our attorney, but we try to avoid people that need cosigners because it has not turned out financially well for our buildings. Screening a cosigner is the same as screening a regular applicant. Make sure you send them the list of all your qualifications so that you're not wasting their time or yours. Just make sure that all your criteria is always the same. Cosigners can be a bit tricky. There's guarantor agreements. Some people add them right to the lease so that they're on the lease. If we had to take them, we probably would add that person to the lease so that they're just as responsible as the person that's in there. We've had many angry cosigners call. The most common reason for a cosigner to call me is because they're already in eviction, they've been served papers, and they had no idea the person in the apartment had quit paying, and they're shocked and they're mad and they don't want to pay anything, that they were just doing that on paper is the thing that I hear the most. Again, this is why you might not want to take a cosigner. A lot of times they're not aware of what's actually happening with the rent payment of the apartment.